Morning guys, on my way to shoot a regular weekly client at the Gold Coast. So it's about a 3-hour train trip. I'm just getting the train because that means I can edit the entire way instead of like a 2-hour drive with traffic. It's 3 hours and then I get to work the whole way. So it just makes sense. But yeah, it's good because all I need is literally a backpack. So light travels. I'll see you guys there. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So I hope you're liking these styles, these travel vlog voiceover styles, because they're just very efficient to make. Requires minimal editing because I'm struggling with how busy I am with getting content out. First, we're doing a cafe shoot. So we're going to a cafe, we're going to do some lifestyle video content, social media content. Now here's my setup. I got the A7S III. I've been shooting a lot more in HD for social media content because if you get the framing good, there's no real reason to shoot in 4K. It doesn't really make sense. Like if I'm not going to be zooming in post and it's only for Instagram and that, HD is perfect. I've been shooting a lot more HD content just to save file spaces. Now we're at my regular gym that I film at, which is Good Life Bundle. Here's my vertical rig setup. So we got the Shinobi monitor, top handle, side handle, wireless pro mics, A7S III with the 24-70mm lens. Pretty simple setup. The monitor for this kind of content is essential for me because it means I can use manual focus, I can see everything clearly, I can get the exposure so much more accurately when I've got a monitor, which means in post I barely have to do any lighting adjustments, if any. It is a little bit of an awkward setup when it's built for vertical. That's one thing that I wish was a bit better. But I'm looking at getting the FX6 possibly soon, and that might have a better form factor. When you add a cage to it, it might just be a bit less awkward looking. Quick tripod setup. We're gonna do some masking, so we need the tripod and they're gonna be talking, the same person's gonna be talking to themselves. So we're getting them in 2 separate treadmills and then we're gonna splice them together. Now, I don't actually edit for this client. This is just a filming client, which is perfect because I need more of these filming style jobs because filming pays a lot more than editing. So I'm trying to offload the editing and just do filming. So they've got their own editors, which is perfect. I film for like 4 hours a week. I've been looking for more of these kind of clients that don't need editing and just need filming. I've got all the expensive gear, I've got the skill set. I really want to lean into that. The less editing I can do, the better. And monitoring the audio, even for gym content, always monitor your audio because there's so many times where they hit the microphone or they might have a chain on and it's tapping the microphone. So monitoring your audio is essential, I think. If you're a professional, you need to be able to pick up on these little mistakes. But yeah, I wanted to quickly talk about Adobe subscriptions. So I've finally cancelled my Adobe subscriptions besides Photoshop and Lightroom because I use those a lot. But besides Photoshop and Lightroom, I've cancelled my Premiere Pro, After Effects, like all the apps. They tried to charge me over $100. I managed to negotiate with them and get them down to like 65 or something, but it's going up every year. I barely use them because I use Final Cut for most of my editing. Like I only use Premiere Pro for auto captions because it's great. It's the best I found. And After Effects for more technical stuff. But it's just, like they're up in the prices over and over again. I'm not a huge fan of Adobe as it is. There's a lot of issues with their services. Like there's a lot of glitches and things that happen. I like Final Cut Pro. It works really well for what I need. I'm not a massive fan of the subscription model. So Final Cut Pro I own outright. It was like a $400 purchase or something. What I'm thinking of doing now, like how to get auto captions back, because Final Cut auto captions are horrible. I'm hoping there's an update soon with Final Cut, but what I'm thinking of doing soon is getting DaVinci, going over to DaVinci, going to the dark side, going fully in on DaVinci. I'll keep Final Cut Pro for big projects, because Final Cut Pro I found is the best for cutting up big projects. It's very simple, easy to work with. DaVinci for more complex edits, I think. I've been trying to use it, but I don't know, DaVinci, I can't seem to get the flow of it. The screen's smaller, so it's harder to see on my laptop. There's a lot of bugs and things happening with it, but I know it's kind of like an all-in-one software, so I've been trying for a little while. I'm gonna keep trying, I'm not giving up on it. I think, if I can get the hang of the free version, I'm gonna just buy the full version. And then, if auto captions are good, everything works well, I'm gonna use that instead of Adobe. Because Adobe, I'm not a huge fan of the subscription model. I've been subscribed for probably like 6 years or more with them. Think about how much money I paid, and I think there's better softwares. So yeah, I made the quit and gonna go to DaVinci and try it out.